everyone, my name is Shomraj and you are watching Coding Pillow, and in this video we are going to set up our Redux. So let's get started to it. So we are in our project folder, and first of all let me start my project. So my server and front end is running. Now I'm going to go to the client. So for the Redux part, we are going to create a folder called Redux, and then in this folder we are going to create a new file, uh, post types. So here we are going to export our action types. So the first action type will be to fetch all my posts. Now for each asynchronous action, there will be success and failure. I hope you are familiar with Redux, and if you are familiar with Redux, then this will be easy for you. So we have successfully created our post types, and now we are going to create another file. So first of all, let me import the types. Now we are going to create our action. So this is our action, and then afterwards it will return a dispatch, and now we are going to dispatch. So first I'm going to dispatch the type of request, and now I will require Axios. So now I'm going to require Axios, and before that I'm going to add a proxy. So here will be my proxy. And now so this is my server URL, as you all know, and now I'm going to create another file. Now in this file I'm going to set up my Axios, and after that so now my URL is So this is the base URL, and now I'm going to export it. So after exporting, let me go to post action, and now I'm going to import my Axios, and then get, then I'm going to give my route, and then here from this response variable we are going to get all the posts. So now response data, and then response, uh, okay, and now I'm going to catch my error, yeah, catch, and then after that I'm going to dispatch, and here also I'm going to use the dispatch. And first let me do this one, and here I'm going to dispatch type, as I have successfully fetched all my posts. So fetch all post success, and I will also send the posts. So payload posts. So after that here I'm going to mention the type, fetch all post failure, and then after that I'm in the payload I'm going to send out a message, something. So this is it, and now I'm going to create my reducer. So in this part I'm going to create my reducer. First of all, let me create the initial state, and in the initial state first of all I will add these things, and loading, and it will be false at first, and error, the message will be blank at first, and then for storing each and every post I will have posts that will be an array, empty array. And later on this project I am going to store one post for updation purpose, so this will be an object. So first, therefore I am going to give it a null reference, and okay, now let me create the post reducer. So you all know that the reducer takes two parameters, an action, and now I'm going to use switch, and then I'm going to say switch according to the action type, and now I will require the action types, and request, and then I will return the new state. For that I will simply copy the old state, and then for the request part I am going to set the loading to true, because I am going to create a spinner which will get enabled when the state is loading, and that is equal to true. And in the default case I'm just going to return the state. So this is it, and now I'm going to add the case for all other, not the request one, uh, for the success, and return. And just like before, I'm going to copy the state, and then I'm going to set the loading to false, and then I'm going to take the posts. And as you remember, I'm going to send a post in payload. So action dot payload, and now fetch failure, and then I'm just going to copy this thing, and here also I'm going to set the loading to false, but in this section I'm going to set the error to the action payload, because I'm going to need the message something went wrong while fetching all the posts. And now I'm going to create the store in the Redux folder. Let me close others, and first of all I'm going to import few methods from the Redux part. For creating the store, I'm going to need create store, and create store. And in the as you can see, in the first parameter, I'm going to need the reducer. So I'm going to import the reducer. Import reducer. Uh, Sorry guys. And now reducer. And in this portion, I'm going to use the enhancer, and for that I'm going to first import Redux extension. So for that, compose with DevTools, and then for applying middlewares, I'm going to apply middleware. I'm going to import the apply middleware from Redux, and for the middleware I'm going to import thunk, compose with DevTools, and then apply middleware, and then now thunk. So we are done here with the store. So now we are going to go to our index.js file, and here we are going to add our store from For that, first of all, we are going to import our store, and here we are going to use the provider, and provider, and now we are going to import our provider. For importing, now React Redux, and this is the only time we are going to use the React Redux here, provider. And now we are going to add the store to our provider using the store, and now we are going to mention store. So we have successfully added our store to the app. Now let's see in the UI part. So before checking our UI, guys, I'm going to mention some changes, and here I have exported our store as default, and in the reducer also I have exported my reducer as default. So that's it, guys. Now let's check our UI. So we are inside our front end, and as you can see our app, and to check whether our app is connected to our Redux store or not, let me open the console, developer tools, and console, and then Redux, and from here you have to go to the state. So as you can see, guys, our state is now here. We can see that the initial state is loading false, and post is empty, and post is also null, and as there is no error, therefore this is like this. And now we are going to uh, make changes to our posts component so that we can fetch our post and we can show them in the UI. So this is it, guys. In the next video we are going to change our components, and also we are going to use our actions. So see you in the next video, and if you have any queries, kindly post your queries in the comment section of this video, and see you.